Good morning, everyone. My name is Utoxin, and welcome back to Utoxin Plays Factorio.
And I am Taryn, the kicker of science, ready to oversee proceedings. Hello, world.
All right, so in today's episode, we are going to be working on designing a steel smelter. It will be bot-based, and it will support a 310-3 ore train and a 242 plate train. So that's going to take some doing. All right, so that will be the ore trains line there. And if we come in and look, let's see, where is... Do I happen to have a blueprint for this? I don't think I do. We'll clear a blueprint. All right, so we're going to need... it needs a station. So train will come in there, and then... So we have 3, so then we need to unload, and we'll unload towards the middle. And actually, hold on, this needs to be on that side. This needs to be a provider chest. And stack inserters. Like so. And we will want like so. These will be logistics network connected. These are ore, so like so. Okay. Actually, hold on. That needs to be there. Here, we'll redo this. We'll only grab the chests and whatnot. Okay. So, boom. So there's 3, 4, 5 for that side. Then 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's all of the ore unloading. Then we will have plate loading, which can fit right there. Do I want it to come in from the same side? Probably not. I probably want it to come in from the opposite side. And we will just do this. I don't know what my throughput will be yet, so we'll decide on how many loading chests I need once we have throughput. Alright, so I'm going to be doing direct insertion steel smelting, fully beaconed if possible. Which I am not sure of what the design for that looks like. Because, you know, that's the way I roll. Let's see. We're going to come to there. We're going to leave room for... There we go. Let's see, what is that? 7 per side? Why did that not... 1... Oh. Because I missed a stamp of that blueprint on this side. That's why. That needs to come out to there. Aha! Okay. Okay, so those are the RoboPorts for that side. Then we're going to be doing the same thing on this side. 2. So to there. No, 1 fewer. Yep. And there we go. So those are the RoboPorts. There will be substations. I don't care too much where. Nope. These will not be needed. Let's see. If we overlap by 2, will that work well? Just about as well as can be expected, it looks like. And then there. That's pretty good. Okay. But that discovery does mean that this needs to be realigned. Okay. Right there will do. My wife has an alarm for something going off. I think maybe her medicines? I don't know. Okay. Okay. So that will power all of these. Then there will be loaders in the middle for the steel train. Okay. Looking good so far. Auto-saving. So now we need beacons, which, do I have beacons? Why do I not have beacons? I should have beacons. There they are. Okay. Let's see. If I can design a tileable direct insertion, let's see. If I want to try and share chests, then we need to do something like this pattern. So So what if we do steel chests for cross insertion here. Then we have requester. That's requester, right? Yes. Requester chest there and there. And passive providers there and there. So then we stack insert like so. No, not like so. Yeah, like so. There we go, and that is fully tileable. And we don't need to buffer much in this. The buffers will be in the loading chests. Okay. So we need to come in like so. Okay, I like it. These get productivity modules. These get haste modules. There is not room. No, actually, wait, there is. There's room for that. Okay, so I can fit substations into the design. I like it. How much will this handle? This is not gonna... Smelters have no recipes. Okay. There's not a way for me to set the recipe. Basically, that's 2 steel smelters producing fully beaconed output. Are these? These are not fully beaconed. I want to... Let's see. I am in the main logistics network. What am I looking for here? This is iron. I need iron ore. 50 of it, let's say. And then I need iron, 50 of it. Am I getting... Okay, they're bringing me some iron ore. Good. Good job, bots. And I presume you will bring me the iron plate in just a minute. Yes. Okay, if I run across here, you can still... Yeah. I want to go up and around here, up into this network. Okay. So these are... there we go. Grab that. Okay, so per second, we're getting 0.6. Okay. Technically, we're going to have a few extra smelters because we're doing direct insertion and there's productivity bonus, but I'm not going to worry about it. They'll just sit idle occasionally, which is fine. Okay. So 1.289 per 2, so 0.645. Okay. So, yeah. Let's grab a blueprint. I don't need that blueprint for anything. Let's grab a blueprint of that. Okay. Let's see, yes, that will tile perfectly like that. Good. Okay. Okay, cancel those. Blueprint. All right, so I want to have this kind of start around here. And somewhere in this vicinity. And we'll have it be around here, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so if we do that, I'll need to center that a little bit, but that's a reasonable number. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 steel smelters per line. If I do 2 of those lines per side, that's 48 steel smelters, which is pretty good, especially fully beaconed and whatnot. Okay, let's get beacons on this. Oh, I did not put it far enough away. Dang it. Where is it? There it is. Copy it all. Good. Now tear it all up. Let's see. This is kind of the center point. So around there. I can't get it much closer than that. That is pretty darn close. Okay. Now, beacons will fit. Yep. .645 per machine times 48 machines. Okay. Yes, that got coverage and that will not. So there we go. Okay. Yep. And yes, these are properly limited. That is good. Oh, I need to set... I haven't set requests on these. Probably 100. Yeah, we'll set these at 100. There we go. I'm a little worried. Yeah, I've got busy logistic spots. They're probably bringing these some iron ore. Hopefully there's not too much in this network. Okay. So that is one line. There will be 2 lines of that per side. Okay. We're going to pull up these lines to give myself room to work here. Where is... There it is. Oh, I need to module these like so. Then copy and paste. And do the same thing on the other side. And we should have our blueprint. And that will let us build our steel smelters. Okay. So where did it go? There it is. We need it oriented this way. How did I line it up down here? I lined it up on that side. So right there. Okay. And then there. For now, for the purposes of powering this, we're going to bring power into it like so, just so that those roboports can stay active. There we go. That is a lot of smelting for steel. 48 fully beaconed steel smelters. That should be able to tear through some iron. And I'd like to have at least 2 of these set up. Yeah. So I'm going to go off camera for just a second because I want to run some quick calculations and try and remember how much like inserters can do. So I'll be right back. And we are back. All right, I got the numbers crunched, and we
Crunchy numbers.
Yes, and we are going to be producing just shy of 31 steel per second out of this, which comes out to a little over 1,800 steel per minute. And based on those numbers, a single stack inserter per cargo wagon will work for loading. So we don't need many. So it's going to be a 242, and we want... I think we're actually going to go with the inserters being kind of spread more towards the outer edges, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like so. Because that spreads them out across the smelter. These are passive providers. These need to be requesters. My bad. So these are requester chests. I will not set the requests here because they'll get loaded up by the network if I do so, which I do not want. So yeah, that is all the loading capacity we need. That is a lot of smelting though, and I am happy about it. I think this design is good, which means we need to go get a smelter area built. So let me grab a blueprint of the whole thing. We don't need that blueprint, and we don't need that blueprint. So grabbing all of this, there we go. That is our steel smelter. Holy cow. Almost 200 productivity modules and 325 speed modules in the build. Crazy. Okay. And then we can tell my network that, hey, after all, we don't actually need this here. And you should tear everything up. And swarms of construction bots fly into action.
As you wish, master.
Basically. Okay. Let my personal bots do what they will. Are those inside? Those are inside a construction network. Okay, so everything that's outside a construction network has been grabbed. That is good. If I go look, do we have any empty? No, we don't have any empty storage boxes there, so that's fine. Between episodes, I did get our stacker filled with trains, so we have those ready to go. We will still need to go outposting. That will probably happen next episode, getting at least 1 or 2 ore patches set up. We're going to go ahead and head towards yard steel entry. We're not actually going to go all the way into the yard, but we will head that way. Mining productivity 43 is close to finishing. I cannot wait to get all my research outposts built so that my research speeds up a ton. Once we reach the 10 pack per second mark, I don't know what I want to do with this series. I may go ahead and call this series good once we've achieved that and researched a few things at that speed, because that kind of fulfills the goal I had for this series, which was to build my first megabase, which this is definitely going to qualify at that point. And I'm not sure what I'll do after that. Alright, go ahead and stop my train here. There we go. Now, this stuff needs to be torn up. Yep, this stuff, all of it needs to go. Get out of here. Go away. I don't need you. I don't want you. Okay. There we go. I think that's everything cleaned up. So now we need to build a smelter here and decide on exactly how I want to lay it out. Let's see, I have room. I could do... Yeah. I could have one side of this be input, the other side be output. That would work pretty well.
Input.
Yes, dear.
Hey, I can't help it. You're bringing up the cues.
Problem is, people, everything is a cue for something.
Oh, yes. There's always a quote or song or impression I can do.
All right, there we go. Mining productivity 43 is done. Time to start work on 44. Okay. Got a little bit more track here to pull up. There we go. So we're going to need to have 2 inputs. We're going to have an input on this side and an input on that side. We'll figure out the exact layouts later, but I want to try and arrange this smelter here in the middle. I can see over here, that's how far up the T-junction comes. So we want to kind of have them up in this region. Okay. Try and center them kind of between that water and the train yard for steel trains. There we go. That looks pretty good. Now, there is the smelter thing itself. Oh, wow, the sizing on that is just about perfect for the, whatever those things are called, bot stations. I've forgotten what they're called. Anyway, we will place the first one. Let's see. I want steel coming in. I want the ore coming in on that side because reasons. I don't have a good reason. That's just kind of how I want it. Let's see. Yeah, this is about as low down as I would want the first tier. So there's that. Interestingly, we can almost... Oh, these can power each other without connecting their bot networks. That's nice. Okay. So there's a second one. So now, if we come up here, we have... Without much work, we could easily get a third one in here. There'd need to be a little land filling, but not too much. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. We will need to get a ton of supplies to get these built out. But I will do that between episodes, because that will just mostly be me running back and forth to the base and grabbing supplies and then standing around while my bots build it.
Which
is boring, and you guys don't need to see it. So next episode, when we come back, I will have the smelter outposts for steel assembled, and they will have their rails all built out, and we will be able to go set up some ore outposts so that we can start feeding these with iron ore and producing steel in bulk. For now, my name is Utoxin. This has been another episode of Utoxin Plays Factorio, and I will see you next time.